चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम् अञ्जनानन्दनं वीरं जानकीशोकनाशनं कपीशमक्षहन्तारं वन्दे लङ्काभयङ्करम्। नमोऽस्तु रामाय सलक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै नमोऽस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यो नमोऽस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः। ॐ नमः परमहंसास्वादितचरणकमलचिन्मकरन्दाय भक्तजनमानसनिवासाय श्रीरामचन्द्राय ॐ. So in the last session we finished in the last session we finished 26th sarga. Now we have to start the 27th sarga. So mind you, where are we in the story? So Vishwamitra has requested for Rama for his Yajna Samrakshana, and Dasharatha has first initially declined but then now allowed later. I mean, he sent Rama along with Lakshmana to Vishwamitra's Yaga Samrakshana. And how many days have passed? The first night they spent on the banks of on the banks of Sarayu. The second night they spent on the banks of Sarayu and Ganga Sangama. And then the third day, since the day they left Ayodhya, third day they that is 2 days after they left. So on the third day there was Tataka Samhara, and then that night also is over. So 3 nights now they have completed. If I remember correctly, that's how the sequence is going. 3 nights have been completed. Now then this is the fourth. So in the last sarga we saw the last night also they happily spent that night in that Tataka Vanam itself. They could spend that time happily because Tataka is now eliminated and that problem of Tataka is not there in those two villages. Now we are in the 27th sarga. Atha saptavimsha sargah atha tam rajanimushya vishwamitro mahayasha prahasya raghavam vakyam uvacha madhuraswaram. Atha means now. So the Tataka Vadha is over. Now a new episode or new story is going to start. That way you can say Atha. Or so one of the Tikakaras, I think Shiromani Kara is telling. So Atha Ushya, Rajanim Ushya, Athoshya. That means Ushya means they spent. Rajanim Ushya means they spent the night. But then he's studying Rajanim Athoshya. Atha means, so Atha is Mangalarthaka. So very happily, very auspiciously, peacefully they spent the night. That's the meaning. Ushya means they spent there. So Rajanim Ushya, they spent the night. So Rajanim Athoshya, that means they spent the night very happily, auspiciously. Atha Tam Rajanim. Tam Rajanim means that night, which was so which that night means the night which ended in the previous sarga. So that night, Tam Rajani Mushya Vishwamitro Mahayashaha, that Mahayasha Vishwamitra of great fame, Prahasya Raghavam Vakyam Uvacha Madhuraswaram. So he was very happy that Rama has accomplished this great task of elimination of Tataka. Therefore, Prahasya is, so Prahasya you should take Govindaraja telling Prahasya Praharshena Mandahasam Kritva. That means out of great, so Prahasya literally means laughed out loud, but then why is there a reason to laugh out loud? So he's telling take Prahasya as, so Praharshena Mandahasam Kritva, out of great happiness within, he gave a small smile towards Rama. He's saying, so take it that way. Prahasya Raghavam Uvacha. So Vakyam Raghavam Uvacha, to Raghava Rama, he said these words. And how did he say? Very sweetly, sweet words he spoke, Madhuraswaram. So in a sweet tone, he said the following words to Rama. What did he say? Parituštosmi bhadram te rajaputra mahayashaha pritya paramaya yukto dadam yastrani sarvashaha. So hey Rajaputra, hey Mahayashaha. So Mahayashaha, when it came in the previous shloka, that is Prathama Ekavachanam. This is He Mahayashaha. This is Sambodhana Ekavachanam. So He Mahayashaha and He Mahayashaha, O Rama of great fame. Why great fame now? So he has eliminated Tataka and all Devatas have come and praised him, So He Mahayashaha, He Rajaputra, Bhadram Te. So may good happen to you. Parituštosmi. I am very happy by your deeds. So I have been satisfied by your acts. Parituštosmi. Pritya Paramaya Yuktaha Dadam Yastrani Sarvashaha. So Paramaya Pritya Yuktaha, with great happiness. Paramaya Pritya, with great happiness Yuktaha. So I am endowed with. So that means I am enjoying. I am having this great happiness because of your act, and therefore Dadami Sarvashaha Astrani Dadami. He Raghava, all the astras that I know, all of them, I will give them to you. So this chapter is all the astras that Vishwamitra is going to give Rama. This is the chapter. So Sarvashaha Astrani Dadami, all those astras I will give you. Deva Suraganan Vapi Sagandharvo Ragan Bhuvi Yairam Prasahyadau Vashi Kritya Jaishyasi Tani Divyani Bhadrante Dadamyastrani Sarvashaha. So Devasura Ganan Vapi Sagandharvo Ragan Bhuvi. So in this earth, Deva Ganaha. So Deva Ganas, Asura Ganas, Sagandharvoraga, Sagandharvoraga. So Gandharvas, Uragas, anybody. So Api here means even Devatas, Asuras, Gandharvas, Uragas, they also cannot be so they also can be controlled and defeated using these astras. What to speak of human beings? So this Api here is used in that sense. What to speak of others? So this is called Kaimutika Nyaya. It is called. That is so what to speak of these things? So big things. So big people themselves can be controlled. So Kimuta, what to speak of these small human beings? So human beings, that is, they are not as powerful as these Devas, Asuras, etc. So Devasura Ganan Vapi Sagandharvo Ragan Bhuvi Yair Amitran. So Yaihi means Yaihi Astraihi, by which astras. So he's going to give some astras, right? So he's doing Prashasti or Prashastyam of those astras. He's telling by which astras Yaihi Astraihi Amitran. Amitran means Shatrun. So those who don't consider you as your friends or whatever, that means those who approach you with enmity, them Prasahya is so you can control them. So Prasahya is so what is he saying? So Prasahya Balena Jaishyasi. So Prasahya is you can with great power you can get them under control. Vashikritya Ajo means in a war Prasahya Vashikritya Jaishyasi. So Prasahya means with effort. So with very nicely you can control them. And Jaishyasi means you can kill them, they are saying. Or Yadi, so Tilakakara is nicely saying, so suppose you have daya towards them and you don't want to kill them, then Vashikrita, you can have them under your control. So either you have them under your control or you can kill them also with these astras. So whom can you kill? Even Devatas, Asuras, even them you can win over. What to speak about human beings? Such astras I will give you. Tani Divyani Astrani, those Divya astras. So Dadami, Sarvashaha Dadami. So all that I know I will give you. I will not hide anything. That means I will not keep anything with me. All that I know, all the Divyastras I know, I will give you. Bhadram te, may good happen to you. Now from here onwards, the next few shlokas will be only those names of those astras. Danda Chakram Mahadivyam Tava Dasya Miraghava Dharma Chakram Tato Veera Kala Chakram Tathaivacha Vishnu Chakram Tathatyugram Indram Chakram Tathaivacha Vajramastram Narashreshth Shaivam Shulavatam Tatha. So Danda Chakram Mahadivyam Tava Dasyami. He Raghava, he Rama. So Tava Dasyami, I will give to you what? So Danda Chakram Mahadivyam. So this great and very Divyam means so resplendent. So very great astra, this Danda Chakra I will give you. So some chakras he will give him, some gada, some sword, some astras, and all those things, all the mantras related to that he will tell. He is telling him, that's the meaning. So Danda Chakram, this Danda Chakram I will give you. Dharma Chakram Tataha means thereafter I will give you Danda Chakram first and then I will give you Dharma Chakram. Dharma Chakram Tato Veera Kala Chakram Tathaivacha. So Kala Chakra also I will give you. See, some of these astras can be symbolic also. Some of them are just astras. So you cannot give any other extra meaning apart from what is already said. For these things you can, for example, tell. So as a king, as a ruler, so Raja should know Dandaniti and he should have Dharma. And then Kala, he's Ishvara. So Ishvara controls everybody through Kala. There are very nice mantras in the Vedas like that, in Aruna Prashna, etc. So the sun is rising. Sun is rising means, so sun is rising and sun is setting. So he's describing the Veda Kavi, that Veda Mantra Drashta. He's talking about that. He's telling sun is rising means he's eating a day from, he's eating off one day from the lives of all living beings and he's rising. He's setting, sun is setting means so that one day he has eaten and he's setting. So that's how. So Kala, so Kalo Jagat Bhakshaka, we say. So Kala Chakram means, so Bhagavan has Kala, he's the wielder of Kala, that's the meaning. So Bhagavan is the wielder of Dandaniti, that is, so Papa Punya Phalam he has to give, Dharma, so with Dharma he has to rule, and Kala Chakram, etc. You can give such meanings, but it's not always possible. That's what I'm trying to say. So Kalachakram tathaiva cha, and Vishnu Chakram, I will give you Vishnu Chakram, tatha Atyugram Aindram Chakram. So, and along after Vishnu Chakram, I will give you this Indra Chakram. Aindram Chakram means Indra's Chakra. So it is very fierce. So Atyugram. So Ugram means very fierce, and this Atyugram, extremely fierce. Aindram Chakram, tathaiva cha, I will give you Vajramastram Narashrestha. So Vajrastram I will give you. Vajrastram also is supposed to be the thunderbolt, which is Indra's weapon, they say. So Vajramastam Astram He Narashrestha. Shaivam Shulavatam Tatha. So Shaivam Shulavata. This Astra called Shulavata I will give you. There is an alternative reading called Shulavaram. So Shiva Shula I will give you. So Shaivam Shulavaram Tatha or Shaivam Shulavatam Tatha. So Tilakakara explains it as Shulavata only. He says Shulavata is a particular Astra. That Astra which is belonging to Shiva. So that Shiva Shulavata Astra also I will give you. Or you can say Shulavaram Astram also, no problem. Shaivam Shulavaram Tatha. That is Shiva's Shula also I will give you. So Vishnu's Chakra, Indra's Thunderbolt, and Shiva's Shula, all these I will give you. Astram Brahma Shirashcheva Aishikamapi Raghava Dadamite Mahabaho Brahmam Astram Anuttamam. Astram Brahmashirashchaiva. So this Brahmashirastra. So this is not Brahmastra. Brahmastra he is telling in the next line. So there is another Astra, Brahmashirastra, that I will give you. Brahmashirashchaiva Aishikamapi Raghava. So this Aishika Astra. Aishika is a particular kind of Astra that I will give you, he is telling. But our ValmikiRamayana.net, that person writes Aishika means that blade of grass. So I will give you that mantra through which you can even invoke that mantra in a blade of grass and release it. That blade of grass will go and kill people, which Rama seemingly has done in Aranyaka, in the forest life, and we don't know. That Sita Devi will tell later. The Kakasura Vrittanta will come there, so she will tell Hanuman that that story of Kakasura, how Rama just releases, he invokes Brahmastra in a blade of grass and he releases over that crow. So that story is there. Based on that, he is playing this Aishikam Api Raghava. But none of the Tikakaras are saying that. They are saying Aishika is one particular kind of Astra. Aishikam Api He Raghava, I will give you Dadamite Mahabaho. So Mahabaho is Rama who has long arms, So so the adjective here is also supposed to mean that he has great. So long arms means he is very good at wielding them. So he can nicely utilize them. That's the meaning. So Dadamite Mahabaho Brahmam Astram Anuttamam. So this Anuttamam, so Navidyate Uttamam Yasmat. So that Yasya. So that Uttama Brahmastra, that Brahmastra to which there is no parallel, such kind of Brahmastra. It's supposed to be the ultimate missile in somebody's quiver. So that kind of Brahmastra I will give you, he's telling. So Brahmam Astram Anuttamam, that also Dadami I will give you. Gade Dve Chaiva Kakustha Modaki Shikhari Shudhe. Pradipte Narashardula Prayachami Nripatmaja, He Nripatmaja, He son of king, He Prince Rama, Dve Gade. So they Dve Gade Chaiva, two Gadas also I will give you. So He Kakutstha, what are the names of those Gadas? So Modaki and Shikhari. So those two Gadas called Modaki and Shikhari. Shubhe. Shubhe means they are very auspicious, very nice to see and things like that. Such kind of two Gadas also I will give you. Pradipte. So this Pradipte, Shubhe, all these things are Bhivachana. Okay, so Pradipte means they are shining very lustrously. They are shining. Such kind of two Gadas by the name Modaki and Shikhari. Such Gadas also I will give you. Pradipte Narashardula Prayachami Nripatmaja. Prayachami means I will give you. Hey Narashardula, hey best amongst human beings. Hey Rama, I will give you these two astras. So this Gadas and Astra, you can see that. So in Kashi and places like that, so Banaras, the Banaras that we know today, so there are some gymnasiums there where people wield this gada. So the gada that we see in cinemas, we see cinemas and TV serials, we see Hanuman is using a particular kind of gada. Somewhat similar gada is used in part of their weightlifting, etc. So that in that Vyayam Shala, it's a very, I didn't know, recently I came to know, I saw some videos on that. It's a very popular kind of gym equipment. So indigenous Indian gym equipment, something like that. So that gada, it looks like a gada only. It has a long kind of that stick or whatever you hold, and then there is a huge small to big. So in varying sizes, there is a spear on top of it. So anyways, so Gade Dve, two gadas also I will give you by the name Modaki and Shikhari. Dharma Pasha Maham Rama Kala Pasham Tathaiva cha Varunam Pasham Astran cha Dadamyaham Anuttamam. So He Rama, Dharma Pasham, so Dharma Pasha and Kala Pasha and Varunam Pasham. So three Pashas I will give you. Dharma Pasha, Kalapasha, and Varuna. Varuna is supposed to be Varuna Devata, so he's for rains, they say, or for water bodies also, they say. So this Dharma Pasha, so Ishvara also rules us with Dharma and with Kala, and through rains. Through rains, he's sustaining us, food, etc. So such kind of things. So Dharma Pasham Aham Rama, He Rama, and Kala Pasham Tathaivacha, Varunam Pasham Astram Cha. So Varunam Pasham I will give you, and Varuna Astra also I will give you. So Varunam Pasham Astram Cha. That's how you should understand Varuna Pasha and Varuna Astra. So Varunam Pasham Astram Cha Aham Dadami. So Anuttamam. So this Varunam Pasham is a great, or Varuna Astra is a great Astra. Such kind of Varuna Astra also I will give you. Ashani dve prayachami shushkardre raghunandana dadami chastram painakam astram narayanam tatha. Ashani means two thunderbolts. Ashani dve ashani means two thunderbolts. So this ashani word itself means two ashanis. So dve ashani, two ashanis, two thunderbolts I will give you, prayachami. And what are they? Shushkardre. So shushkashani and ardrashani. So that thunderbolt, which is shushka means dry, a drier thunderbolt, and ardra means wet. So that wetting thunderbolt, two thunderbolts I will give you. So this also you can imagine. So rains, so this, if you should somewhat imagine like that, if Bhagwan uses shushka thunderbolt, then there will be no rains and there will be drought everywhere. If he is using ardra thunderbolt, then there will be rains everywhere. Something I am just telling out of my imagination. Okay, so shushkardre. So this ashani dve, two thunderbolts, which are Shushka and Ardra. So these kind of two thunderbolts, Prayachami, I will give you. Here Raghunandana. Dadami means I will give you. Dadami chastram painakam. So painakam astram. Painakam astram means Pinaki. Pinaki means Shiva. So Shiva's bow is supposed to is called Pinaka. So this Pinaka Pani, etc. they say about Shiva. So because he has that bow, that bow called Pinaka. So for example, Vishnu's bow is called Sharanga. So Sharanga Dhanva he is called, and Shiva is called Painaka because Pinaka Pani he is called. Painaka is a word it's being used here, but generally Shiva is called Pinaka Pani because he uses that bow called Pinaka. So Painakaha means Shiva who uses who holds Pinaka. That Painakam Astram means Shiva's Astram I will give you. And then Astram Narayanam Tatha. So Narayana Astra also I will give you. Agneyamastram Daitam Shikharam Nama Namataha Vayavyam Prathamam Nama Dadami Tavachanagha. So Agneyamastram. So that Agneya Astra also I will give you. So Agneyamastram Daitam. So that Daitam means it's very dear to Agni. So why is it dear? Because so he is the Adidevata, Adhishtana Devata for that Astram, So Agneyam Astram Daitam. So Agneyam Daitam Astram. So that Astra, Agneya Astra, which is very dear to Agni, that Astra also I will give you. What is the name of that Astra? Shikharam Nama Namataha. Namataha Shikharam. So by name it is called Shikhara. There is a name for that Agneya Astra which is Shikhara. So that particular, maybe you can imagine that there are many types of Agneya Astra, and that special type of Shikhara called, so Shikhara Agneya Astra I will give you. You can take it that way, or you can just take the Agneya Astra is called Shikhara. Vayavyam Prathamam Nama Dadami Tavachanagha. Vayavyam Prathamam. So Vayavyastram also I will give you. That Vayavyastra has a name called Prathama. That is one way. So one of the Tikakaras, I think Tilakakara only says Pratham. Yeah, Tilakakara is saying Prathamam means Mukhyam. So Vayavyam Mukhyam Astram. So this Vayavyam Nama Astram, this Astra called Vayavyastra, which is Mukhyam, which is very important. So somebody cannot afford to miss this. So somebody cannot afford to not have such an Astra. That Vayavyastra I will give you. Vayavyam Prathamam Nama Dadami Tavachanagha Astram Hayashiro Nama Krauncham Astram Tathaivacha Shaktidvayam Chakakustha Dadami Tavaraghava. So Astram Hayashiro Nama. So this Hayashiras. So Haya means horse. So this Astra called horse head. So Hayashiro Astram. So this Hayashiro Astram means, or you can take so Hayagriva's Astram, something like that. So Astram Hayashiro Nama Krauncham Astram Tathaivasa. This Krauncha Astra I will give you. And Shakti Dvayancha Kakutstha Dadami Tava Raghava. He Raghava, he Kakutstha, Shakti Dvayancha Dadami. So Tava means Te Dadami, I will give to you. So Tubhyam Dadami, something like that. I will give to you. So Shakti Dvayam, two Shaktis I will give you. So Tikakaras are telling two Shaktis means so Vishnu Shakti and Rudra Shakti. Those two Shaktis I will give you. Shakti Dvayam cha Kakutstha. Shakti, so Shakti Ayudha. Shakti is also supposed to be one kind of Ayudha, which we will see that even even Subramanya Swami is supposed to be wielding that Shakti Ayudha. So that's kind of Shakti Ayudha also. Two Shakti Ayudhas I will give you. Shakti Dvayancha Kakustha Dadami Tavaraghava Kankalam Musalam Ghoram Kapalam Athakin Kinim Vadhartham Rakshasamyani Dadamyetani Sarvashaha. So Rakshasam Vadharthani Rakshasam Vadhartham Yani Astrani Tani Dadami. So hey Rama, so I will give you those astras which you can use to kill asuras. So Rakshasam Vadhartham, for the sake of killing Rakshasas, Yani Astrani Santi. So what astras can be used, or what astras are there for killing Rakshasas? Tani Sarvashaha Dadami. So those astras which you can use to kill Rakshasas, I will give those astras, I will give you completely, I will give you. That means I will give all those astras which you can use to kill Rakshasas. So the list that he is telling here, so here you should take, these are astras that generally asuras, so Rakshasas use. So this Kankalam, so this is Musalam. Musalam is a pestle, that pestle. So they use that kind of, so Musalam is translated as pestle, but pestle is used for pounding. And I don't know why Rakshasas use Musalam, but anyway, Kankalam, Musalam. So this Musala called Kankala and Ghoram, it is a very strong or very powerful astra, that powerful Musala, powerful pestle that I will give you. Kankalam, Musalam, Ghoram, Kapalam, Atha Kinkinim. So Kapalam nama Musalam. So another Musala called Kapala and another Musala called Kinkinim. So there's an alternate reading for that called Kankanam. So instead of Kinkini, there is Kankana. So this Kankana namaka Musalam I will give you. Kapala namaka Musalam I will give you. Kankalam nama Musalam I will give you. So these things also I will give you. So Tikakara is telling these are astras that asuras use. So therefore, so if you have to fight with asuras, you should also have astras that you can match with them, So you cannot fight with bow and arrows when the asura is having a gun or something like that. So to match with those asuras, I will give you astras that asuras also use. So this Musalam is going to come later. That's why Tikakaras are telling this Musalam mentioned here is the Musalam that the asuras use. So this Kankalam, Musalam, Ghoram, Kapala, Matha, Kinkini. So all these, so Kapala, Kinkini, Kankala, all these pestles, Musalams that asuras use, that also I will give you. Vaidyadharam Mahastrancha Nandanam Namanamataha Asiratnam Mahabaho Dadami Nruvaratmaja. So Vaidyadharam Mahastram. So Vaidyadharam means relating to Vidyadharas. So Vidyadharas, so that's one class of a demigod kind of being. So that Vidyadharas is a class of people. So this Astra, Mahastra belonging to Vidyadharas, that also I will give you. Vaidyadharam Mahastram Cha Nandanam Nama Namataha Asiratnam. Asi means sword. So Asiratnam means so the best, so a very nice sword, Ratnam. So it's like the best among the swords. So what is the name of that sword? Nandanam Nama Namataha. Namataha Nandanam Nama. That is, it's called by the name Nandanam. Such kind of a very nice great sword, Asiratnam, I will give you. He Mahabaho Dadami. He Nruvaratmaja. He son of a king. He Prince Rama. He Mahabaho Dadami. I will give it to you. Gandharvam Astram Daitam Mohanam Namanamataha Praswapanam Prashamanam Dadmi Saumyan Charaghava. So Gandharvam Astram Daitam. So Daitam means so Gandharvam Astram. So I will give you those astras which Gandharvas like a lot. Daitam means so Daitam means that which is liked by these Gandharvas. So Gandharvam Astram Daitam. So this astras which Gandharva, so this astra, particular astra which Gandharvas like a lot. So Gandharva Mastram Daitam. What is its name? Mohanam Nama Namataha. So it is called by the name Mohanam. That astra I will give you. And Praswapanam, Prashamanam, all these astras, Gandharva astras, they are Dadmi Saumyam Cha Raghava. So Saumyam Prashamanam you can take separately, or you can say Saumyam Prashamanam. So I will tell you what those words mean. So you can guess what these things mean. So they are Gandharvas, Gandharvas. So they are experts at something. So Mohanam is they can enchant you. So in cinemas you will see. So for example, Arjuna, after that Uttara Gograhanam or Dakshina Gograhanam. So Arjuna, that their Vanavasa ends with that. So Duryodhana and all of them, so they form a part, and so some other neighboring king of Virata. So these people are in Virata Desha. They are doing their Ajnatavasa there, and so You people must be knowing this story. I'm just recollecting. So these people realize that Pandavas are there in that Virata Nagara. So they think that these Pandavas have to be brought out. How should we bring them out? So their plan was that, so how will something hiding in a hole come out? If you send fire, that thing from that thing, rat or whatever is hiding in the hole, that will come out. So therefore they think the way to bring these Pandavas out is to attack Virata Nagara from two sides. So first they start with Dakshina Gograhanam or maybe Uttara Gograhanam, either of those two. So when so they take away cows of that Virata Nagara. I'm just telling some story because it's a very short chapter anyway. So they take off cows of that Virata Nagara from the southern side first. So who will go and fight? So Kichaka was supposed to be a great warrior in the Virata Nagara, but he was killed because he misbehaved with Draupadi. So Bhima, in the guise of, and so he, not as Bhima, but in disguise, he went and killed Kichaka also. So now who's a strong warrior? Somebody has to defend all the cows, of the kingdom. So Dharmaraja, all of them are in disguise. They will tell Virata Raja, you don't worry, all of us will come. Only Arjuna will remain in the palace. Everybody, all other males will go and to fight the war and defend those cows. The next day or something, so Pandava, the Kauravas with all their team, they will come on the other side. So they will take the cows from other side of the kingdom. Now what will happen? So then Arjuna, who's in the form of Brihannala, that Brihannala Arjuna will say, okay, I will come, and he will take the Uttara Kumara. Both of them will go. To cut the long story short, he will use Mohanastram, Sammohanastram it is called. So if you use that astra, all the enemy people will kind of enter into a trance or something like that. So you can kill them or cut their heads, whatever you want, you can do. They will just as though go into sleep or something like that, so enter into a trance. So that is this Mohanam. That this is Gandharvas. So in cinematically, how will they show? So when the astra is released, so if it's Naga Astra, cinematically they will show when the astra is released. After some time, that astra will take the form of a snake. And then what is the counter astra to that? The opposite person then has to release Garuda Astra. Then that astra will travel for some time and it will take the shape of a eagle. Then this eagle and snake will fight, and eagle will kill the snake. So something like rock paper scissors, something like that they show in the TV or in movies and all. So the Sammohana Astra is also showed like that. So Astra goes for some time, and then there suddenly one lady will come and with something she will do, like with a wand or something, she will do something on the enemy camp, and all of them will enter into a trance, something like that. So this Mohanam, this Gandharva Astram called Mohanam, that is enchanting astra. That is it enchants the people in the enemy camp. And then Praswapanam means it will put all the people in the end. So whomever you use it against, so all those people will go to sleep. Praswapanam. And then Prashamanam. So Saumyam Prashamanam means very easily, Anayasena. So very simply you can put an end to them, something like that. So this Saumyam Prashamanam. So these are all Gandharva Astras. So Gandharvas were experts in these things. So they developed Astras which have these qualities, where you can enchant the enemy camp, you can put them to sleep, or you can very nicely, without they knowing the pain, you can kill them, things like that. So the Saumyam Prashamanam. This astra also, Dadmi, I will give you here, Raghava. Then Varshanam, Shoshanam Chaiva, Santapana Vilapane, Madanam Chaiva Durdharsham, Kandarpa Daitam Tatha. So other astras I will give you. Varshanam means raining. So this, if you use that astra, it will start raining. And Soshanam means, so if you put that then things will start, what should I say, burning, I suppose. So dry, everything will get dried. So Soshanam Chaiva, Santapana Vilapane. Santapana is, so it will make them sweat a lot. So if we use that astra, people in the enemy camp will start sweating. And Vilapana is they will start experiencing pain, I suppose. So all these are not given here. So I'm just guessing, and I'm taking from Valmiki These Tikakaras are not saying, they are just telling these are names of astras, and those astras he gave them. So Santapana, Vilapana, Madanam is, so what should I say? This is also one kind of enchantment. So that such astra. So Madanam Chaiva Durdharsham, Kandarpa Daitam Tatha. So Durdharsham Madanam. So this Madanam is a very strong kind of astra, very powerful astra. And then Kandarpa Daitam Tatha. So Kandarpa is Manmatha. So there is one astra which Manmatha likes a lot. That is, you can imagine that perhaps Manmatha was the Adhishtana Devata for that astra. Such astra also he gave. So such astra also I will give you. Hey Rama, I will give you. Gandharvam Astram Daitam Manavam Namanamataha पैशाचमस्त्रं दयितं मोहनं नाम नामतः प्रतीच्छ नरशार्दूल राजपुत्र महायशः. So Gandharvamastram Daitam. So other Gandharva astras called Manava. So another Gandharva astra by the name Manava. That astra also I will give you. And then Paishachamastram. So another astra which Pishacha. Pishacha. So Pishacha in language we say many things, ghost and things like that. Pishacha simply means that somebody that doesn't have a body. So that's how this ghost kind of meaning came to that word. So that Pishacha means they don't have a body, a gross body like we have. They don't have such kind of beings. So there is something called Hanumat Paishacha Bhashyam on Bhagavad Gita. So Hanuman was supposed to be sitting on the flag of Arjuna in the Kurukshetra war. So Hanuman also overheard. We call this as spillover effect. So Krishna was teaching Arjuna Bhagavad Gita, and Hanuman supposed to have overheard that Mahabharata teacher, so the Bhagavad Gita teaching, and he wrote a bhashyam. It is available. You can find it on Google and things like that also. It's called Hanumat Paishacha Bhashyam. So Hanuman wrote. Why is it called Paishacha Bhashyam? Because Hanuman was not sitting with a body there. He's sitting on the flag with a Sukshma Sharira. So that's why it's called Paishacha Bhashyam. And fortunately for us, I haven't read it, I have seen it, but they say fortunately for us that Paishacha Bhashyam teaches Advaita only. So you can say, okay, Hanuman who heard it directly and he wrote a commentary, so he also explained the Bhagavad Gita teaching in an Advaitic sense. Many people say that some quotations are just, so it is just a story. It's not really that Hanuman wrote a Bhashyam or anything, because there are some parts which are exactly from Shankara Bhashyam. It has been lifted and kept there. So Hanumat Paishacha Bhashyam it is called. Maybe some Kavi or some Mahatma by the name Hanuman wrote it. So Hanumat Paishacha Bhashyam is available. Why is it called Paishacha Bhashyam? I told you, because Hanuman was sitting there without having a body like us. So in a subtle body he was sitting. So these people who have subtle bodies, those people have designed some astras. So that astras design, so that astra is all singular. I am using plural. So that astra which is dear to those that Paishacha people. So Paishacham Daitam Astram, that also I will give you. Mohanam, it is also called Mohana. So that also has that name Mohanam. Then Praticha Narashardula Rajaputra Mahayashaha. Praticha Narashardula Rajaputra Mahayashaha Tamasam Narashardula Saumanancha Mahabalam. So Praticha, he Narashardula, he great amongst human beings, he, so men or whatever. Praticha means take. So Praticha means accept. I am giving you Praticha, take it. So Praticha Narashardula, he Narashardula, he Rajaputra, he Mahayashaha, Tamasam Narashardula. So again, he Narashardula, Tamasam Saumanam cha Mahabalam. So this Tamasa, so there is one astra called Tamasa, that astra I am giving you. Astra called Saumana, that I am giving you. Mahabalam. So Mahabalam, you can take another astra, or Mahabalam Saumanam. So that Saumana astra which has great power, that astra I am giving you. Take it. So Praticha means accept. Samvartan chaiva durdharsham mausalancha nripatmaja satyamastram mahabaho tatha mayamayam param sauram tejah prabham nama paratejopakarsanam somastram shishiram nama twashtramastam sudarunam darunam cha bhagasyapi shiteshu mathamaanavam etan rama mahabaho Kamarupan Mahabalan Grihana Paramodaran Kshipramevan Nripatmaja. So Samvartam Chaiva Durdharsham, this great Durdharsham means so inconquerable. That is a very powerful astra called Samvarta. And so Samvartam Chaiva Durdharsham Mausalam. Mausalam is, so Durdharsham Mausalam, you can say this Samvarta astra I am giving you, and Durdharsham Mausalam. See, that's why Tikakaras have said the earlier Mausalas that he said were all Mausalas used by Asuras. This is Mausalas used by Devatas and human beings also, I suppose. So this Mausalas, this particular very powerful Durdharsham Mausalam, Pesel I will give you in Nripatmaja, Satyam Astram, this Astram called Satya, and He Mahabaho, Tatha Mayamayam Param. So this Mayamaya Astra I am giving you, I will give you Sauram Tejah Prabham Nama. Sauram means so related to Surya. So that Surya Astra I will give you. What is the name of that Astra? It is called Tejah Prabha. So this Tejah Prabha Astra, which is Saura Astra. Surya is the Adhideva or Adhishtana Devata for that Astra. So Sauram Tejah Prabham Nama Paratejopakarsanam. What is the speciality of this Teja Astra? So the speciality is it can take away the power or prowess of the person you are fighting against. So the enemy's power, it can, let's say, absorb or suck over the power from them, something like that. Paratejopakarsanam. So Somastram Shishiram Nama. So the Somastra is so moon's astra. So moon is the Adhisthana Devata for that astra. That Shishiram, the name of that astra is called Shishira. So Shishiram Astram, that belonging to moon, that also I will give you. So Twashtram Astram Sudarunam. So this Twashta is another Devata in the Vedic whatever literature. So the Twashta's Astra, this Astra for which Twashta is the Adhisthana Devata. That's how you should understand all these things. So Twashtram Astram Sudarunam. So the name of that Astra is called Sudaruna, or you can say that Twashtram Astram, that Astra belonging to Twashta, is a very powerful or very strong or dangerous kind of Astra. Darunancha Bhagasyapi. So Bhaga is another Devata. So Bhagya Suktam, I said this earlier also. Bhagya Suktam is there in the Vedas, which is addressed towards this Bhaga only. So Bhaga is another Devata. So that Astra. So that Astra for which Bhaga is the Adhisthana Devata, that Astra. So what is its name? Darunam. Or you can say Darunam Bhagasya Astram. So that Bhagasya Astram, that Astra of Bhaga, is a very powerful, strong Astra. That also I will give you. Shiteshu Matha Manavam. So Shiteshum, another astra called Ishu means arrow. Okay, so Shita. So this arrow. So another astra called Shita, that I will give you. And then Manavastra. Manavastra is astra that was designed by Manu. So that astra also I will give you. Manavastram. Etan Rama Mahabaho Kamarupan Mahabalan Grihana Paramodaran Kshiprameva Nripatmaja. So all these that he has mentioned, all those Etan means all these astras. Hey Rama, hey Mahabaho, Kamarupan means they can take any form that they want. That is the Adhisthana Devatas for all these forms, for all these astras. They can take whatever form they want, they can take. So Kamarupan, Mahabalan, they have great power. So Grihana, Paramodaran. So Grihana means take, and Paramodaran means they are Paramodaras. Why are they Paramodaras? Tikakara is telling, because whatever the seeker, the person who has done Anushtana of these mantras, so whatever he needs, that they will give him. So if there are any obstacles, suppose I desire something, if there are any obstacles to that, this Astra will go and remove that obstacle. It will not be a physical obstacle itself. So whatever desires I have, they will fulfill. How will they fulfill? Any pratibandhakas are there, so they will go and destroy those pratibandhakas. Paramodaran means very magnanimous. Very magnanimous means they will give whatever you ask for. So Kshipram eva grihana. Kshipram means quickly. So Kshipram eva grihana, quickly you take from me. Nripatmaja, hey son of King Dasharatha, hey Nripatmaja. Sthitastu prangmukho bhutva शुचिर मुनिवरस तदा ददौ रामाय सुप्रीतो मंत्रग्रामम् अनुत्तमम्. सो स्थितस्तु प्रांगमुखो भूत्वा स्थितः मुनिः, that Shuchihi. So this Muni Vishwamitra, who's turning towards east, and then he has what should I say, purified himself, Shuchihi, and then he's Sthitaha, he's standing turning towards the east. Prangmukho bhutva sthitaha Shuchihi Munihi Munivaraha. So Munivaraha, the Shrestha amongst Munis. So Tada means thereafter, after mentioning all the astras, then Tada Dadau, he actually gave those astras also to Rama. Dadau Ramaya Supritaha. That Supritaha, Vishwamitra, very happy Vishwamitra. Why? Because he's getting a very eligible recipient for those astras, so he's giving him very happily. Dadau mantragramam anuttamam. Anuttamam means very great. So there is superlative. That's the meaning. There's nothing greater than these mantragramam means mantra samuham. So mantra samuham. So you should not ask. So far he said I am giving you astras, and now he's telling mantras he gave him. Mantras he gave. So these astras are not actually something like So these astras. So some astras we saw like that, right? So it's not that astra is having a particular form or something. It's just a plain astra. Any arrow, you use this mantra and release that arrow, something like that. So that mantras he is giving. So mantras he is giving means those astras are mantratmaka, and that mantras he is giving them. And then see sthitastu. To this you have to put Ramaya tu. So Ramaya tu means Tikakara is telling Rama also. So Rama also he gave means he gave Lakshmana also. That's the meaning. So Rama and Lakshmana together at the same time. That's what Tikakaras are saying. Together at the same time to Rama and Lakshmana he gave. Vishwamitra gave all these astras. So Anuttamam, instead of Anuttamam, Anusmaran, there is another patha there. So Anusmaran, Smarayan Napi. So the Tikaka, so Shiromanikara, etc. are saying that. So Anusmaran means, so Vishwamitra was thinking. So he mentioned all those all those, what should I say, mantra, all those astras. So he thought about them. Okay, this astra, this is the mantra, and then he made Rama also repeat it. So Anusmaran, Anusmarayan api. So he made Rama also remember them, recollect. That is, he instructed Rama, and then very nicely he says, so this Anusmaran part is not taken by Tilakakara, but then Shiromani Kara is telling. So Anusmaran, it implies that Rama knows all these astras, but just he's kind of, what should I say, he's just reminding Rama. Rama is Vishnu, Sakshat Vishnu himself. So he's reminding Rama of those astras. Anyway, Anuttamam is the parta that we have taken. Sarva Sangrahanam Yesham Daivataira Pidurlabham Tanyastrani Tada Vipro Raghavayanyavedayat. So Sarva Sangrahanam Yesham. So Daivatairapi Durlabham. Yesham Sarva Sangrahanam Daivatairapi Durlabham. So it is impossible even for the Devatas to have all these astras. So Sarva Sangrahanam means, so to remember, to have and remember all these astras is difficult even for the Devatas. So such astras. So Yesham Sarva Sangrahanam. Those astras whose remembrance and whose possessing is difficult even for Devatas, those astras. Yesham means which, so those which, that's the meaning. So those astras I will give, so I have given you. Tanyastrani tada vipra. So Vishwamitra has given. This is Valmiki's statement. Tanyastrani, those astras he has given. Vipraha, that Vipraha is, so that Muni, you should take that Vishwamitra Muni. Tada, thereafter he Raghavaya Nyavedayat. He gave it to Raghava, this Rama. So Raghava is Rama here. Raghavaya Nyavedayat. So here also Tikakaras are telling Raghavaya means Lakshmanaya along with Lakshmana together. So at the same time he gave to both of them. Japatastu munestasya Vishwamitrasya dhimataha upatasthuर्महार्हाणि सर्वाण्यस्त्राणि राघवम्. Japatastu munestasya Vishwamitrasya dhimataha. I think you have to read these two. Okay. So Japatastu munestasya Vishwamitrasya dhimataha upatasthuर्महार्हाणि सर्वाण्यस्त्राणि राघवम् ऊचुश्च मुदिता रामं सर्वे प्राञ्जलयस्तदा. So Japatastu munehe Japatastu Vishwamitrasya dhimataha upatastuhu. So while this Vishwamitra Muni was doing a japa of those mantras, that is, he is recollecting and he is instructing to Rama. Japatastu munehe Vishwamitrasya dhimataha. Dhimataha is that very intelligent Vishwamitra. So upatastuhu. So the Samipe, they came. So they came close. That is, they appeared, all those astras, while even he is reciting the mantras. So those astras are one by one, they are appearing in front of them. Upatastuhu Maharhani Sarvanyastrani Raghavam. So Japataha means while Vishwamitra was doing a japa, that is, he's remembering them and he's instructing to Rama. While he's instructing like that to Rama, then these astras came and stood in front of Rama. So Raghavam upatastuhu, they stood in front of Rama while Japataha Munehe Japataha, while that Muni, Vishwamitra Muni, was doing a japa, at that time they came and stood in front of Rama. Upatastuhu Maharhani. Maharhani means, so these astras are fit to be worshipped by everybody. So Maharhani means, so Pujaniyani, they are to be worshipped, such kind of astras. Sarvanyastrani, all those astras which Vishwamitra was instructing, what did they do? Raghavam upatastuhu, they came and stood near Raghava, Rama. Uchuscha mudita Ramam sarve pranjalayastada. So not only they just came and stood, now so upatastuhu, I think Tilakakara only is telling. So upatastuhu means, so they appeared in the form of different lights. So Prabha Mandalam, something like that he says there. So they stood like with great aura or something like that, they stood in front of it. Uchuscha, so they stood, not only they stood, Uchuscha, they also spoke. Muditaha, so they are very happy. Why are they happy? Because they are so able to see Rama. They are now under the control of this very fit recipient called Rama, therefore they are happy. So Uchuscha Muditaha Ramam Uchuhu. So they say the following words to Rama. Sarve Pranjalayastada. So Pranjalayaha means they are doing pranama to Rama and they say to Rama the following words. At once they are all saying. So Uchuhu, together they are all saying. Imecha Paramodara Kinkarasta Varaghava Yadyaditchasi Bhadrante Sarvam Karavamavai. Ime means these. So each one is telling these. That means all of them. So all of us, it ends up being like that. So Ime means these, but then Ime means you should take Vayam, all of us, because everybody is telling these means, so he's included in somebody else's these, So Ime means Vayam, we, all of us. Paramodara, hey Paramodara Rama, Kinkaraha, hey Raghava. So Paramodaras, hey magnanimous Rama. So Paramodaraha is one patha, that is, these are all, so they are very magnanimous astras, that is one meaning, but Tilakakara's patha is Paramodara, hey Paramodara, hey magnanimous Rama, Raghava, Tava Kinkaraha. So these are all your servants, they are all ready to do whatever you instruct them to do. Yadyad Ichhasi Bhadraante, Yadyad Ichhasi Tat Sarvam Karavamavai. So Karavama means we will do. So we will do all that. Why means Nishchayana. Definitely we will do all that you desire us to do. Yadyad Ichhasi. Whatever you, Yadyad means, so whatever you desire, all that we are ready to do. So that is, we are ready to follow your instruction. Bhadramte. So may good happen to you. Tato Ramah Prasannatma Tairyukto Mahabalaihi Pratigrihya Chakakutshthaha Samalabhya Chapanina. So Tataha Ramaha, thereafter means after they have spoken their words, then Rama is saying something. Ramaha Prasannatma. Rama is also very happy that he got all these astras. Tairyuktaha. Tairityuktaha. Tairityuktaha. Taihi Mahabalaihi Ityuktaha Ramaha. So this Rama who has been thus spoken to by those Mahabala, by those astras of those, all those Adhidevatas who have great power, when this Rama, when he was spoken to thusly by these astras, then what did Rama do? Pratigrihya cha Kakutstha, this Kakutstha Rama, Pratigrihya, he also accepted their, their offer of serving him. Pratigrihya cha Kakutstha, Samalabhya cha Panina. This is Rama's nature. So he just touched them with hand, and each of them he touched them. He kind of pet them and things like that. Samalabhya cha Panina. Panina means by hand. Samalabhya means he just touched them once. So he's also happy, and he's also, it is his way of saying thank you, definitely I will take your service and things like that. Samalabhya cha Panina. So Manasa, so Samalabhya Panina, Samalabhya, he said the following words. This Rama said the following words. Manasa me bhavishyadhvam iti tanyabhyachodayat. So what did he say? Manasa me bhavishyadhvam. So all of you astras, so Manasa me bhavishyadhvam. So you remain in my mind. That is, whenever I think about, please come to me. Whenever I think about. Manasa me bhavishyadhvam iti tanyabhyachodayat. Chodayat. So chodana means so to instigate. So abhyachodayat means he instructed them. So he instructed them to remain in his mind, and then whenever he needs them, they have to come out. So that's the instruction that he gave them. Manasa me bhavishyadhvam. So hey astraganaha, all of you, me manasa bhavishyadhvam. So you enter into my mind and remain there in my smriti. That's the meaning. Tanya chodayate. So this Tanya chodayate is Valmiki's word. So Rama's words is only manasa me bhavishyadhvam. He just touched them, and very gracefully he just said this, you remain in my memory, please remain in my memory. Iti tanyabhya chodayate. Like this he instructed them. Tatah pritamana Ramo Vishwamitram Mahamunim Abhivadya Mahateja Gamanayopachakrame. So Tataha, thereafter, after telling them, and they also go back into his mind, means they remain in his mind as mantras. He always remembers them. Tataha pritamana Ramaha, that Rama who is very happy. Vishwamitram Mahamunim Abhivadya. So he did his pranama Abhivadanam to Vishwamitra Mahamuni, that Mahateja Rama. So Gamanayopa Chakrame. So he began again to go. So that morning they woke up, now they have to proceed further. So Gamanayopa Chakrame. So they woke up that day, and Vishwamitra did the Upadesh of all these mantras, and now they are going to proceed further. So Gamanayopa Chakrame. Ityarshe Srimad Ramayane Valmikiye Adi Kavye Balakande Saptavimshah Sargaha. Om yatra yatra Raghunath Kirtanam tatra tatra Kritamastakанjalim Bashpavari Paripurnalochanam Marutim Namata Rakshasantakam. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramarpanamastu. So there was one director, Telugu movie director. So the other two people might know, so I'm telling this for Prasad ji's sake. So okay, it might record. So his name was Bapu, and then he had a friend. So his pen name was Bapu. There was some other name to him, I suppose. So he had a friend who was Bapu was a great artist also. So his paintings are supposed to be very beautiful. And then he had a very close friend called Ramana. So Ramana used to write the story, screenplay, dialogues, everything, and Bapu used to be the director. They are very aesthetic movies they made, and fortunately both of them are great Rama Bhaktas. So they say about them that when they are shooting and things like that. So in every movie they will have one song on Rama, and then even if you talk about Rama or they think about Rama, they start crying. So they made a movie called Sampurna Ramayanam, which is quite famous. So they made it a color movie and very nicely made movie. In that movie, this episode of Vishwamitra instructing to Rama these astras, etc., is there. So very nicely they took us. Similarly, and then there is similar movie they made just called Sita Kalyanam. Only up to Sita's Kalyanam that movie will be there. 3 hours movie. That Sita Kalyanam movie achieved great international accolades. Also, they say. So it was screened in many foreign film festivals even those days. So that movie also exactly similarity to how it was described in this chapter, they do the same, so same way they describe in that. Suddenly I remembered and I'm telling that. So it's a nice movie, maybe you should watch. Anyway, so if you have anything to ask, you can ask me now.